Okay, let's go to the NHL, and the Canucks have officially signed restricted free agents Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes to new contracts.
So it's official, eh?
It's official. Gets a 6-year deal worth $7.85 million a year, while Pettersson signs a bridge of 3 years and $7.35 million per season. Timmy, what do you think of these deals? Are you surprised it took this long to get them done?
No, but I'm not surprised they're done now. I mean, given what they've gone through in this preseason and in this camp, they had to get these done.
Yeah.
It was getting ugly in Vancouver. Mott Sutter out indefinitely. Even yesterday, Brock Besser isn't at practice. Everyone's like, where's Brock Besser? I don't know. Like, you needed some sort of good news, and I believe that was the impetus to get this done. And listen, 3 for Pettersson at 7.35. Hughes, you get the term at 7.85 at 6 years. I think time will tell on this, and I think that the cap situation that we're going to end up talking about with Kyle Dubas will have something to say about this, because if you're just adding $1 million per year, that changes whether or not these look good in 4 years' time or in 5 years' time when it comes to Hughes. I think the Vancouver Canucks needed some positive news, and they got some positive news. I think time will tell what these numbers are, and time will tell what you get Pettersson at the next time around, and if you get Pettersson the next time around. But it was obvious. He was working with, what, like $15 to $16 million.
16 and a half, yeah.
Jim Benning,
Yep.
and he had to get these guys in that spot, which meant you weren't going to get both of them long term and buy out those free agent years. So they got what they needed to get done. I look at the numbers repeatedly and say, yeah, I mean, it's not Kaprizov numbers, and I think a lot of people, Pat Brisson was probably their agent, and for those who don't know, both of them represented by the same agent, Pat Brisson at CAA. Their agent's pointing to that number in Minnesota and saying, well, that's what we're going after. And I think Jim Benning had to fight that. And I think the worst thing that happened to Jim Benning was to see that number go up on the board for Kaprizov at about $9 million a year. And to get those two players at those two numbers, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think it's a win for Jim Benning. I also think that when you look at what the Canucks went through last year and how they struggled, and we heard when Jack Hughes came on and he was talking about Quinn and how the Canucks weren't that good, and unfortunately that hurts his leverage a little bit. I actually believe that it did, because Jim Benning had $16.5 million with the salary cap to work with. That's not very much, and he's trying to sign two cornerstones, but if they struggle the way they did, and Pettersson was hurt for the majority of last season, so those are things that are, you know, as unfortunate as the situation was, those are things that are working in Jim Benning's favor when you go into negotiation with these two guys. Now, just looking at comparables, specifically for Quinn Hughes, Miro Heiskanen just signed an 8-year, $8.45 per year 2 months ago. Cale Makar is $9 million a year. Now, I'm not saying that Quinn Hughes is necessarily on that level, because he wasn't last year, but 2 years ago he was. 2 years ago, he was quite comparable to Cale Makar and Miro Heiskanen. So if you can get those guys playing to the level that they had previously played at, Pettersson was a point-per-game guy, right?
Yeah, and who knows how much last year and all of the ramifications of, like, if you're taking the points per game after the COVID situation, like, you might as well just flush that, right?
Yes.
And these might end up being steals, but I don't know that Hughes is still on the same level as Makar if you're just going to lay the two down and say, you know, to the hockey viewing public, which one would you rather have? I think most people will.
Well, that's
still
why
say
he's cheaper.
Makar.
Yeah, that's the point. And if he ends up taking that next step, then that's where you get the real value in the contract.
Right.
So I think it's a win for Jim Benning, and it's a man who could use some wins over in Vancouver, because you know they treat Jim Benning out there.
I mean, I think, though, if you look at the body of work, and such a, like, they still feel like, despite all of the bad luck and unfortunate circumstances, like they're trending in the right direction. There's still good young talent on this team. There are still pieces that you look at and understand, wow, this team could be close. And given that Pacific Division this year and those California teams, where they finished last year, I think there is the ability for the Vancouver Canucks to maybe surprise some people with their point total by the end of this year.
Totally agree. And Elias Pettersson, let's not forget like what this guy can do on the ring. This
He's
is one
special.
of those dudes that
they're
like,
both special.
Yeah, they're both those dudes that they do something on the ice and you're like, that was pretty crazy.
Right.
Like that was amazing. Yeah. And I think some fans forgot that those two were capable of doing that last season, and hopefully for Canucks fans, we'll get to see that again this upcoming.
And if they were playing in Toronto, they would have got $10 million.
Yeah, exactly. That's a common thing that I've been seeing on Twitter.